Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamin, and look, y'all. Today we are back today with a special video that I've been waiting to doing. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but I did have a podcast last night. It is on my Twitter account. At Jordan Mid 13. You guys can check that out. We talked a lot about what was going on, how we feel about going forward with 2K, and how we feel this game is trending in a historically bad direction. Right now, a lot of you guys know. Yesterday, I dropped a video, or 2 days ago, where I said Sim Nation and Pro Play has basically ruined the game, right? And you guys put comments and had your opinions and things like that. And I even posted by showing you Black Cobra's post, right? Because that was basically the whole point of showing you the direction that I was talking about, right? And some of y'all put comments, but if you were confused in that video, I even put in that same video in the comment section, right? I pinned this comment, right? I said, red flag pro play equals less control, super slow, unresponsive, boring gameplay, right? Another red flag, simnation equals ruin majority of the player base, ruins the experience of multiplayer modes. Examples, Rec, Proof of Grounds, you can even argue Park. Two horrible things that played major roles to why this game is beyond cooked, right? And you guys put your comments, right? Here's the problem. When you guys put comments like this, right, like saying button shooting is no skill. If you ain't rhythm shooting, you ain't skilled. And you are a basic noob. Button shooting shouldn't exist. It is appealing to the casuals. That's the problem with 2K, appealing to the button shooting casuals. So, Zero Bong, if you are so skilled, right, please show me how it was done. But here's the problem, right? I go on your page and I see you have no footage. But here's the thing. The reason why it's a problem here is because you guys like to argue in the comment section when I bring up these guys have no footage, that they have no time to post any footage. Well, here's the problem. When I did live stream 2K, YouTube gives me a report on, and it shows me the viewership of who's watching my videos and live streams, right? You were on that list, Zero Bong, right? You was on that list to where you watched an entire, how many, usually when I stream 2K, when I did stream 2K, because you guys know it's not on my console anymore, I stream for like 3 to 4 hours, right? Because I don't like doing short streams. And even when I stream Black Ops 6, I stream for 4 hours, right? You was on that list, Zero Bomb. But if you are so skillful at the game, why can't you show me how it's done, right? But you're not the only one that put a comment. Like I said, here's my thing. If you're gonna put a comment, at least have some, type of, proof of why you're saying what you're saying. But it's people like you have no footage, no evidence, but you claim you have an excuse of why you can't post anything. But when I go live stream, and here's the thing, because y'all be like, well, no, that's cap, Jay. They don't be, you don't know if they're not watching you or not. Yes, I do. YouTube tells me I can see the viewership, bro. See what I'm saying? I told you, why do you think every time when I go live stream, I'd be like, I know there's people in here watching me, they're just not typing. People do it all the time. See what I'm saying? So miss me with the BS. Another comment, right? We have a comment from Beeman. Now here's where Beeman, you expose yourself in this comment. Beeman says sim arrow over zigzagging behind the screen until you get a good animation to shoot a three with an 80% 3-point, right? From the 3-point range or something like that. Beeman, let me tell you why you expose yourself in this comment. Because you just explained your experience, right, Beeman? This is what I'm talking about. You just explained your experience where you said zigzagging behind the screen until you get a good animation. Bro, so you mean to tell me, because some people know how to move on a building, and like I said before, this is your experience. So based on your experience, the game should stay sim and, pro play, right? Then you said, cornball's upset as the game becomes less arcade. Go play NBA Jam or NBA Street Volume 2. Beam, you just exposed yourself. You just basically said you can't stop guards, right? You just told on yourself. And I got news for you. If just because the game is arcaded, that don't mean everybody is going to be hiding behind the screen, bro, right? That's not how that works. But based on your experience, that's what you dealt with. And you couldn't stop it, Beeman. You couldn't stop it to where you like a game to where it's sim and pro play to where you have no control. It's like the game controls things for you to where it kind of saves you from getting exposed when the game was arcade, right? But you were another person, Beeman, to where when I did stream 2K, You was on that list of viewership, right? Another person where I go on your page, I don't see no type of footage, bro. Right? So it's funny to me how some of y'all say the game's not bad or it's a good game, or you love like, bro, like y'all know talking about this game's good, this game's good, or y'all complaining. I go on your page, I don't see no footage. If you like the game so much, where's the footage? Where's the proof? And don't give me, like I said before, don't tell me you don't got time to do it. If you got time to watch me be live shoot for 4 hours, you got time to do some and post some type of evidence, bro. It's like I said, we're gonna put a comment, post some evidence. The evidence you just posted right here, Beeman, you told on yourself. Based on your experience, you said zigzagging behind a screen, right? That's what you dealt with. That's your experience, right? Let's move on. Then we have a comment from this guy right here. He posted this an hour ago. Bro, you made this whole video when dude clearly says in his post that it was his team build for the squad he runs with and not to make the build. Engagement farming is the new cloud chasing. So because I posted an opinion and clearly stated how it was a bad idea, and it's because clearly the game is headed in a bad direction, that you think I'm cloud chasing. When the last time I checked, I stated in the video that I literally said that Black Cobra is not a bad content creator. He's not, right? But let's go pull up that post that you said that what he said. So this is the tweet that Black Cobra posted. And like I said, when I made the video, it had over 400,000 views. Now the tweet has over 600,000 views. So this tweet has gone viral, right? In the 2K community. This is ironically the build I've been enjoying 2K25 with is the one completely out of my element and the opposite how I've played these past 3 years. Shino, or how do I pronounce it? Soul, whatever it is, how you pronounce it. Where in this tweet does he say to not make this build? Because this is the exact tweet that got over, 600,000 views in the 2K community. Where in this tweet did he say to not make the build? I'm going to repeat myself again. Ironically, the build I've been enjoying 2K25 with is the one completely out of my element, right? And opposite how I've played these past 3 years. Where in that post did he say, I would not recommend y'all make this build? I'm talking about the tweet. I'm not, because in the replies, people are frying him and cooking him, right? Most people in the Twitter community are. Where in this tweet did he say, I advise some of y'all to not make this build? Or I would not make this build, or if you don't know what you're doing. Where did he put that in this tweet? Huh? But let's move on, right? And here's where YouTube, why I have an opinion to why I stated why SimNation has destroyed, right, the player base. This comment right here. Comment from Jawan22, 21 hours ago. Nothing wrong with the build, right, besides the free throw being too high. Right, let me stop right, the red flag right there, right? Let's go back to the build. 60 close shot, 70 driving layup, 25 driving dunk, 25 standing dunk, 47 post control, 65 mid-range, 75 3, 90 free throw, 95 pass accuracy, 85 ball handle, 75 sweep of ball, 57 interior defense, 96 perimeter defense, a 91 steal, a 51 block, 28 offensive rebound, 56 defensive rebound, 80 speed and 87 agility, 82 strength, and a 50 vertical as a 98 overall, right? He's not a 99 because he didn't touch offensive rebound, I'm guessing. You said there's nothing wrong with the build besides the free throw being too high. Now, let me finish the rest of this comment. The problem is many, if not most people who play 2K don't know how to play basketball. Let me stop you right there. That's the $1 million thing, right? So if that's the case, Jawan, why would Black Cobra, who has built a name for himself, right, somewhat, post this and think it's a good idea? If you know what you just stated, majority of people in the 2A community don't know how to play basketball. Why do you think this is a good idea from the post this build? Huh? That's what I have. That's my take on it, right? If you just said most people that play 2K don't know how to play basketball, why would he post that? He could have kept that to himself, right? Because here's the thing. This is why I talk about the player base. Let me finish reading the comment. And won't use the build correctly, resulting in someone like you seeing them as a liability. You can get away with an 80-ish layup. And the same for a mid/3-point shot. No, No. Let me stop you right there. Let me tell you where you're wrong at. You said you can get away. No, Black Cobra can get away with a low layup, with a low three ball. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to a community. Y'all try to say, oh, nah, bro, you can get away with this. No, you can't. Black Cobra can. You see what I'm saying? That's why he should have kept them to himself. But when you got it, people in the community, if they go make this, it's gonna ruin the experience. And that's why I blame the Sim Nation for why the player base is bad. Builds like this, who are clearly in the liability, bro. You're gonna tell me you go if somebody make this build, right, and go play with randoms, they gonna win with this? There's no way in hell they gonna win with this. Once the other team realizes you can't finish, right? You have low shooting. What's the point of putting a 90 free throw when you have a 25 driving dunk? But let me guess. Well, bro, I mean, you can get away. No, you can't. Black Cobra can. And see, this is what I need some of y'all to understand. You're not Black Cobra, right? And it's okay. But this is why I said Black Cobra should have kept this to himself. I'm not attacking Black Cobra. What I'm saying is when it comes to the player base, this is why the experience when you guys go in a proving grounds or a wrecked environment, this is why the experience is bad. Because the game is trending in things like this, right? Sim Nation and Pro Play. Black Cobra could have kept him to himself, right? He could have done that. But he shared it, and you see the build. You see that the tweet got a lot of views, right? You see that he got really fried in the comment section on his own tweet. He probably doesn't care because, like we already know, he knows how to use the build. We get that. But Black Cobra's got to understand people in the Twitter community. Majority players, like you said, that don't know what they're doing. Guess what they're gonna do, right? When they're struggling, they go to the internet, right? When they're looking for answers, they go to the internet. So if Black Cobra's a decent content creator, a really good content creator, right? You don't think they're gonna go, look at his opinion and maybe, I should do that. See what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying this is a bad look. Black Cobra should not have posted this, bro. He shouldn't have. I'm not attacking. I'm just telling you, knowing the Twitter community and the experience, this is a part of the problem, right? Builds like this, right? And you got people like you by saying you can get away with an 80-ish layup or the same for a mid/3. No, you can't. Black Cobra can, right? And be an amazing playmaker. A build like this is for a basketball-minded 2K player, is not your average 2K addict, right? Or addict, whatever it is, right? Again, you know the answer, but you're not seeing the problem, right? The clear answer is majority of 2K players don't know how to play basketball. So why was it a good idea to post this build? Especially if he has a community and people that watch him and follow him. This is a bad look. And it hurts the player base. Now, my guy Paid, who was in the podcast last night, right? Replied to you and saying, bro, this is a terrible build. You replied, you said, well, it's subjective. If you're not cheesing the game or playing 1-2 ways, you're not going to get consistent wins. This is not about cheesing, bro. But let me finish the rest of this comment. Especially if you're running solo/randoms. But if you're playing your role and meeting expectations, then yes, someone can play well with this build. That someone is Black Cobra, right? But this is what I don't like. Including me, bare minimum. If I can get 10 to 15 assists per game, I'm good. I know you lose. Let me repeat that again. Bare minimum, if I can get 10 to 15 assists per game, I'm good. Well, here's the thing, Jawan. I went on your page as well. You have no footage, right? Because I'm pretty sure Paige said make this build and then show us how it's done or something like that. Paige said make this build and prove it, right? You just said if I can get 10 to 15 assists per game, I'm good. So let me ask you this, Jawan. Let's go back to this build. Right? How are you going to get 10 to 15 assists on this build with randoms? I'm just asking you because you have no driving dunk, right? You have a 70 layup, right? And a 60 close shot. You have low shooting. How are you planning on creating offense? Because let me explain something to you. As a point guard, and I'm not even a point guard, but I can play the one on a basic level when it comes to like playing with randoms, things like that. As a point guard, especially when you're playing with randoms, if you cannot get yourself open, you can forget about it. See what I'm saying? This is why when I made videos about point guards and I stated you have to create offense. But doing that, you have to be able to get yourself open. This build is not doing that. This build is a bad shooting build, right? For the average 2K player, right? So I need you to explain to me how you about to get 10 to 15 assists with randoms. First of all, randoms don't even, most of the time when you playing with randoms, they don't even know how to space the floor properly, even if the court size is bigger, right? So I need you to explain to me how you're going to get 10 to 15 assists. And you know what that tells me, though, when you put this comment? That you're a one-sided player. Just like how this build is one read, you're predictable, right? So you think that you can call a backdoor cut, it's going to be there every play. You don't think the other team is not going to see if you can shoot the ball or not? You don't think they're going to, oh, this guy's a two-way floor general? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't shoot. I'm going to back away, right? Like, let me give you an example. Let's say you got somebody on like a build, like a scoring playmaker or something like that, and they're struggling and they're losing, they're missing shots, they can't get it done, they're losing with randoms. Well, they go on Twitter or something like that, and they see Black Cobra's tweet. Black Cobra, they like, oh, Black Cobra posted this, I know he know what he's doing, right? Black Cobra posted this, showed you the build that he's been on. He like, maybe I need to go test something out that he's doing because Black Cobra know what he's doing, right? You make this build, you go out there with randoms, you put yourself in the worst situation. This build literally has no identity on offense at all. Because guess what? Playing some people that understand basketball, they're going to challenge to see if this build can shoot, first of all. See, that's what players do. They want to see what you can do. If you can't get yourself open, you can forget about it, right? And you can't dunk. So what you going to do? What, rely on backdoor cuts? How are you going to get the center involved? You can't create no offense. So how are you going to get the center involved, bro? You can't just give him the ball and tell him to bail you out. You know what you're going to do? Because I'm going to tell you what you're going to do in this build. Because I already know what's going to happen. You're going to call backdoor cuts, right? You're going to say, oh, see, I'm telling you the cuts there, right? You get about 2-3 assists right there, right? The very next play, you throw another backdoor cut, they steal the ball. That's a turnover. This is what you're going to say. Nah, bro, y'all got to switch it up. I got to slow it down. Only one person cut at a time. Don't cut the next time, right? Okay, you get the ball again because you're the point guard. They're looking for another backdoor cut, right? Okay, now you're going to look to get the center of the ball because now you're like, okay, they know the backdoor is coming. Center, go in the paint. Center goes in the paint, they double in the center, right? You want to know why they're doing these things? Because you're in a liability, bro, and you're playing with randoms. You're now hurting the team, right? So now you want the center to bail you out by him having to go in the paint and ISO because you're unable to create any offense, not only for the team, but for yourself because a build like this. This is why I said this is a bad look, right? Black Cobra shouldn't have posted. This is a bad look. It's a bad look. And this is what hurts the player base. And the fact that you just said you are only looking to get assists. Let me explain something to you, Jawan22, right? As a PG, it's more than just assists, bro. That's like saying as a center, all I got to do is get rebounds. You and I both know that's false, right? Especially you just said, majority of the 2K bait, majority of people that play 2K, they don't know how to play basketball. They don't understand basketball. So if you're putting that comment and you're saying all I need to get is 10 to 15 assists, you already lost the game, bro, especially with randoms. Because getting assists is not only what you have to do. You cannot just rely, and this is what I talk about the player base. Some of y'all that's watching this video right now, that's what some of y'all think. As a PG, all you got to do is get assists. And that's why the experience is horrible, right? That's why it's bad. That's why it's a bad look for Black Cobra to post this build, dog. Because it ruins the player base. It ruins the player base. You have to do more than just get assists as a PG. You got to be reliable. You got to be able to score the basketball, bro. That's why it's not, a role-playing position. It's a key role. It's a key position to play, just like at a center. That's not a role player. A PG and center are not role players. Those are players at positions that got to show up. If not, you in trouble. So anytime, like people always tell me all the time when I was on my center, right? And the PG was not coming to get the inbound. And people get on the mic and be like, the PG don't gotta get the ball up the court, somebody else can do it. You know what I said on the mic? I said, you right. So I don't gotta get rebounds because the power forward can do it. If that's what you're basically saying, and they said, no, that's not the same. How is it not the same if we playing two key positions, bro? The PG and center are two key positions. So him not coming to get the ball, right? Because this is what some of y'all do. When y'all on a guard and y'all know y'all can't get yourself open or create no offense, Y'all, oh, let the shooting guard do it, right? So therefore, in that case, if the center don't want to rebound the ball, he don't got to do it because the power forward can do it. It's the same situation, right? Let's move on. Then you had a comment like this. Bro, the game honestly ain't that bad. Stop focusing so much on the bad and learn something new. People always want people always want stuff easy. As soon as it's easy, it's trash. You are another person unique more to where I went on your page. I see no footage, right? I see no footage. But guess what? You are also another person to where I looked at the viewer list. You were on that list of when I live stream NBA 2K25. You were on that list. So if the game honestly ain't bad, matter of fact, that's actually matter of fact, you had I think one clip because I think one of y'all had a clip, but it was like from 2K17. You had a post about 2K17 about what 8 years ago, 7 years ago, or however long ago that was, and you haven't posted ever since. But you know what that tells me? You stopped posting for a reason because you know it's bad, but you're scared to admit it. One of y'all, it's either one of the two people. It's somebody. It's either you or somebody else. One of y'all did have a clip, but it was from 2K17 or 2K16 or one of those. It was a 2K that people actually had fun. Yes, we get every 2K was criticized, but when we're talking about playable, a lot of people enjoy 2K16, including me. Even when I was young, I played 2K16, right? Very fun game. You are sitting there telling me the game ain't that bad. Learn something new, right? I've already proven on a basic level of basic things like playing with randoms in the rec and things and proving grounds that I can play 1 through 5. That's not a problem. And a lot of y'all like to say learn something new. Guess what? What is new? Oh, let me guess. You're gonna say the 9,000 animations that 2K claims they put in the game, the same 9,000 animations that they don't work, right? And a lot of y'all like to try to bring up meta this, meta that. You want to know why you see people using the same animations? Because guess what? The so-called 9,000 ones they put in the game, they're not as effective as the ones that people are using. It was the same issue last year. But instead of y'all realizing that, y'all try to be like, nah, bro, y'all can't adapt, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that. Right? But y'all never look at the fact that why are people using the same animations as other people? You don't think the other ones are just not effective? That's the problem, bro. See what I'm saying? But y'all look at it as like people are complaining, right? Like I guarantee you need more. You don't post footage because you know you're not good. And like I said before, it's not about being good or bad anymore. It's the fact that some of y'all don't post footage, right? Because you know you don't like it. And I find this very funny. If somebody like me, who clearly I don't like the direction that 2K is headed in, if you don't like people that have that opinion, then why do you watch me 24/7? You don't find that funny, y'all? People claim like, bro, man, all y'all be doing is complaining, but you watch the ones that are so-called complaining every day. I find that kind of very interesting. You want to know why you watch me every day? It's because you know in your right mind, J Mid, he is speaking facts. He is speaking facts. Like how y'all tell me the game ain't so bad, right? Another guy right here. Pro Play slash Sim Nation save 2K25. You arcade sweats, right? Step back spammers. Always shoot. No defense. Social media builder addicts. Content creators. Stop complaining and retire until 2K26. So let me repeat this again. Pro Play slash Sim Nation save 2K25. Let me stop you right there. This is what I love about me, the content creator. When y'all put these dumb comments, right? I just get to expose them. So you said Pro Play slash Sim Nation save 2K25. Dog, can you tell me what's the problem here? We gonna sit here for about 2 minutes and then I'm gonna ask you, can you tell me what you see? Hmm? Oh, and guess what? The viewership is, because 2K still make two games, which you talked about in the podcast that last night as well, how that's still a problem, right? So we're combining PS4 and PS5 for 2K25, and all they can combine is 4,000 views. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, bro, that's because y'all are not entertaining, bro. That's why you can't pull no views. Or maybe nobody wants to watch 2K because of the direction the game is headed into. Maybe because nobody likes pro play is because why the viewership is so low. Maybe because you have no control on your my player and the game is RNG on everything is why this is so down bad. But you said pro play and Sim Nation saved 2K25. PS4 and PS5 combined, you can only come up with 4,000 views. Really? See, and this is why I told y'all what's trending is IRL stuff because it's not about editing and things like that. It's about the person you are. That's why Just Chatting got 500,000 people. That's why GTRP got over 351,000, right? Because it's not about the editing or the setup. It's about you, the person. And me, the person, I'm being real. This is terrible on every single level. Can y'all name me the last time you seen a 2K product be this down bad in viewership on Twitch? 4,000 views? 4,000. That's on 2 games combined. You can even argue PC because guess what? They made it for PC too. 4,000. 4,000. Even and the reason why I added this in here is because what did I tell you about Madden 25? What is Madden doing? Trying to make the game realistic. Well, look at Madden's viewership. It's in the same boat as 2K25. So again, I wasn't telling no lies, bro. See what I'm saying? I wasn't telling no lies, right? But we can't end off that because guess what? Fortnite has 274,000 people. I'm Only Sleeping has 7,000 views, and IRL has 20,000 views, which we could also mention that with Just Chatting. So you mean to tell me people would rather watch people sleep than play 2K25? That's what you're telling me? But Indigo said pro playing Sim Nation saved 2K25. It's just not adding up to me, bro. It's not adding up to me. It's not adding up to me. Same thing with mine. It's not adding up to me. But let's talk about Fortnite before I end this video, right? Because I didn't want to make this the longest video because we're gonna read comments in the next video, right? Actually, I could read comments in this video, which I might do. Actually, we gonna make this about a 50-minute video because we can do that. We can do that. I got you. We can read comments. Sure. We can read comments. I want to see some of y'all thoughts and mindset, right? But look, before I do, let me get to this Fortnite, right? Fortnite was a game that everybody said, man, Fortnite dead. That game not the same no more. It don't hit the same. What did Fortnite do recently? They announced, right? They're bringing back things that people enjoy, right? But y'all gonna say, well, bro, J Mid, 2K did the same thing. Not necessarily, right? Because the last time I checked, in Fortnite, they didn't touch the way, you can aim at people and things like that. They didn't make it difficult for you to run around and you can still build and do things like that. So that's why their nostalgia has over 200,000 people going back because the environment alone people missed is what people, is their nostalgia, right? The gameplay of Fortnite hasn't really necessarily been touched, but nostalgia with 2K, they claim they brought back the old 2K16 or 2K15 parks, right? But you made the game slow. You made the game to where you have no control of your player. You made the game unresponsive. But you're going to sit there and tell me that Pro Play and Sim Nation saved 2K25? That's what you're telling me? And you might have been, I think this is the guy right here that had 2K17 footage on his channel. And that was it. He didn't post nothing else after that. But you didn't post for a reason. See what I'm saying? Now, we can get to the comments, but there's that, y'all. There's that. I'm gonna see because this probably be a 30-minute. It's gonna be about a 50-minute video. Yeah, because we're gonna get to little comments, things like that. I got a bunch of old footage that y'all can see. We'll read comments and then we'll go on with that. But I just had to say that, y'all, because I'm tired of some people acting as if, like, bro, y'all just be complaining this, and that. But the proof right here is in front of you, dog. Same thing with Madden 25. Madden 25, 3,000 views. Because I'm pretty sure Madden still make games for what? PS4 as well? And look at how they doing. Roblox got more viewership, right? That should tell you something, dog. That's why I said realism is not a good idea for these games. It was an experiment, but it has failed. It has not only failed, it has killed these games. 2K25 and Madden 25 can't even pull 10,000 viewership, but they still making more than one game. See what I'm saying? I'll be right back. Give me a second, y'all. This is a disgrace, bro. This is a disgrace. It's sad. It's pathetic. It's embarrassing, bro. But we'll get to comments to me. Give me a second. Now, y'all know everything y'all see in the background is old footage. Y'all might see some yellow footage here and there. But yeah, let's get to it. So the comments I'm replying to are where I dropped a video to where I said why people are deleting the game, and clearly nobody cares anymore. And we had about 85 comments. So we're gonna try to speed through some of these comments and yeah, to get to it. So first we had somebody who clearly was trolling. This guy talked about some. He says, "How are you gonna tell 2K certain people they? How you basically say, how you gonna tell 2K that certain people can't go in a certain mode? That and he basically saying, newsflash, you ain't the one that plays the game. Because I've played the game and experienced certain modes that have had issues, not only for a while but for years. How about you tell the devs start playing their game, right? But here's how I knew this guy was trolling and he was on a troll account. This guy says, I'm tired of you people complaining and telling people how to do their job. This community is not just for black people. Does this have anything to do with race? You see what I'm saying? Like that's how I know he was trolling. But it also tells me I'm doing something good when I got people getting on fake accounts, putting troll comments, things that have nothing to do with what I was talking about, right? That's how I know I'm winning at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But let's move on. But we have a comment from Rory8554. I deleted 2K25 to go back to 2K24. I don't have the time to grind my career anymore. So player select is my only way of playing rep, but they took it out in 25. Um, I'm not going back to 2K24, bro. I'm gonna just keep it a bug. I'm not going back to 2K in general. I've been on Black Ops 6 and college football. That's what I've been on. Like I said, every footage you see in this background or going forward with 2K is old footage. But I'm not. I know a lot of people keep saying they're going back to NBA 2K24. I'm not doing it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You won't see me going back to another game that I really hated and despised, right? Not doing it, right? But you can if you want to. Then we have a comment from what does it say? Tavis 22. You're whining, but you're watching me. But you're watching me. Like, bro, do y'all see what I'm saying? People like to say, "Oh, you complaining," but you're watching the person that's so-called complaining. It don't add up to me. Yeah, you watch me every single day. Um, we have a comment from hold on, 11 days ago from me's. You saying the truth, but from me, just a casual old head, I'm gonna play no matter what for real. I spent my cash on it, and when I get off work, I just want to hoop and get some sleep and get ready for this called life again. Does the game low key suck? Not low key, bro. It's high key historically bad. He says, does the game low key suck? Yes, but until they stop the monopoly, we will be stuck with this. So either play or move on, especially when you expecting your 304 to be a housewife. Dog, there's nothing wrong with me voicing an opinion, right? See, this is what I'm talking about. When I use my voice, and here's what I don't understand. A lot of y'all be basically saying, like, is the game bad? Yeah, but like what's the point of making a video? It's called because I care. That's why. I grew up watching 2K. I grew up watching 2K. I grew up wanting to be a part of the 2K community, right? So to see this game in this situation and this historical downfall is an absolute disgrace. See, like you said, you are old head, so your point of standpoint and my view are not the same, bro. Like you just said, the game is low key bad. This game is not low key bad. Did you not just see the numbers on Twitch? 3 games combined, current gen, next gen, and PC. Did we not see the viewership? It's not just low key, bro. It's historically bad, right? But there's nothing wrong with me voicing an opinion and using a voice. But like I said, if y'all be like, bro, there's no point in saying this. But you watching me, dog. It don't add up to me. Y'all be saying you saying the truth, right? But it don't matter. If it don't matter, then why are you watching me, right? If it doesn't matter, then why are you watching me? That's what I want y'all to answer that for me. If it does not matter, why are y'all watching me, dog? There's nothing wrong with me using my opinion. This is my opinion. This is how I feel about something, right? And to see this historical downfall, yes, historic. It ain't no low key, bro. 4,000. You got. I'm only sleeping a better viewership than 2K and Madden combined, right? That's terrible, bro. Matter of fact, they tie because if you combine it, it will be 7,000. I'm only sleeping at 7,000, and 2K had 4,000. Madden had 3,000. So you combine it, it would tie with I'm only sleeping that category, bro. Right? But if it doesn't matter, then why are you watching me, bro? That's all I have to say. Why are you watching me? That's what I want to know. Anyways, let's move on. And there's comments like that to where y'all have clearly given up to where like you don't like it's different if you voice an opinion or like you like man like yeah like we tried to use our voice we tried to say something to get something to like happen but y'all like man like there's no point in speaking about it like that's the problem. People are scared to use their voice and speak on how they truly feel about something. That's the problem with some of y'all. But like you said, you are older, so me and you not the same, dog. And it's okay. But my thing is, why watch somebody that does care about 2K, that cares about the situation that 2K is in? Why watch somebody that does if you clearly don't care? If you clearly have given up, you don't care, right? Then we have a comment from Big Sam 12 days ago. To be honest, the one guy you said sold had a 61% and a 62 field goal percentage, and you say he doesn't belong. But I think the player irritated you so bad to the point to where you making it about the game, bro. It's everything. It's everything. See, and again, y'all go off of what is it called? The percentages. Like you just said, 61% from the field and things like that, right? But what happens when you got to play somebody that understands how to play defense? Right? Like I said before, I've already made a video stating, right, the player base is worse than the game. I've already stated that. But that has something to do with my opinion with Sim Nation, right? That's my opinion, though, right? And I just proved to you, based on what we just read in the start of the video, why I feel that way, right? But the game itself, there's nothing good about 2K25. RNG, bad, right? You basically, and y'all want to know, like, okay, well, explain why RNG is bad. You want to know why RNG is bad? Let's say somebody got a 99 three ball, right? And we're talking about they taking the smart shots, they taking the right shots. They had a game to where they just hit 4 or 5 threes. The next game, they take them same shots they just made, you're making them miss them. Now, mind you, this is the same person who taking smart shots, shoot a decent percentage from the 3 point line. You are making them miss because of random number generation, whatever it's called, random number generator, whatever it's called, right? You're making them miss because you have no answers for centers, right? So in that case, let's make the game miserable for everybody else because we can't stop centers. So even if you had a player where they just hit a bunch of threes and they got a high shooting, they're gonna make them miss anyway, regardless if they time to shot, regardless if they time to shot perfect or not. We're gonna make them miss, right? That's why. That's why it's about the game. A game should not take you to a level to, like I said, to where it irritates you. But there's nothing good about 2K25, right? You have people, and like I said this before, you have people talk about some proving grounds going to be good. Proving grounds is terrible. Proving grounds is unplayable, bro. It's unplayable, right? And y'all see in the background, because I knew people were going to do this. They're going to say, bro, you took Yellow to random wreck. You ain't playing nobody. Well, we went to the so-called comp mode with randoms and proving grounds with Yellow, and you see he's having no problem, right? But that's our old footage, right? But my whole point is there's nothing about this game that's good. And if the game was so good, then why are the numbers the way they're looking? Do I have to go back and show you the screenshot again? This is a historically bad video game, not even just a bad 2K game. Open your eyes, bro. It's right in front of you. But that's the problem. Some of y'all scared to call it what it is and be real, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a terrible video game. Okay, that's all it is to it. And it's okay to have that. It's okay to speak that. Some of y'all are afraid to say it. This game is terrible. Terrible video game. A video game should not take you to that level, bro. Take basketball out of it. We talking about a video game standpoint. We're not talking about basketball. We're talking about a video game standpoint. This is a terrible video game. Terrible. So I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about, how like trying to tell me a player shoots 62%, things like that. Well, how about you play with them players and then you tell me if it's not about the player. It's about both. 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 And I've already made videos about how I like to see the player base is worse in the game. But this is a terrible video game in general, right? Now, we have a comment from Charles. Charles7281. If 2K makes getting VC more attainable, it would be that bad. Are you saying it wouldn't be that bad? But they make it so hard to get VC, you might have to complete 2 to 3 seasons just to max out one build. The shooting is inconsistent. Why am I, if I'm wide open and nobody's around me, you make me miss, but a point guard doesn't get to fade away from half court and green? Yeah, that is true, but that's RNG for you, right? It's RNG. It's like 2K decides when you can make or miss shot. There's no point in timing a shot. There's no point, right? Y'all can say, well, bro, no, that's the Zenner's fault. People are gonna cheat regardless, bro. And that's something that, again, the dev team should know by now. People are going to cheat regardless. So making the game miserable and a miserable experience is not smart, because if you make it to where people are gonna miss shots even if they're timing it the right way, they're gonna get frustrated, bro. Especially when I got a 99.3 or a 93 in that category, right? Which I see Yella improving grounds, so-called comp mode, 20 points, 7 assists, and 6 steals, and won the game. So what are we talking about? With randoms, right? Anyways, where were we at? Oh, we were talking about, yeah, we already talked about the RNG. Now we got to come up from Chris Flawless, 12 days ago. I think I'm the only OG player that likes this game. And I'm not new to 2K, been playing since Dreamcast. I have a 71 win percent, and I only play with randoms. It's not the same as previous years, and everyone seemed to have an issue with the game just being completely a different experience. Just have to accept that it's a completely different game or play something else. Dog, did we not see the viewership on Twitch? And y'all know I don't even be on Twitch. Did we not see the viewership? This is what I'm talking about, right? Some of y'all can like the game. If you like the game, that's your opinion. I'm not saying you can't have your own opinion. But to sit here and say this is a good, different experience is cap. If the game was good, it would show. This is a terrible game. Horrible. And I first remember in season 1, I said, bro, when I was talking about, I was saying, do they have the right to have their opinion about 2K25? When I was like, bro, it's early. We got to see how it goes. We saw how it went. This game is terrible. Horrible, bro. Right? And that's my opinion. But I'm giving you facts on why the game is bad. I told you RNG is bad. I told you pro play is bad for next gen games, bro. I gave you reasons why. Y'all only tell me the game is good because it's a different experience. That you can't tell me nothing to why the game is, why you really like it. Every time when I ask y'all opinion why y'all like the game, and even if you are an OG player, which I'm gonna tell you why I feel like you like the game, just like how Beeman said, because you were unable to keep up with players previously when the game was arcadey, you couldn't keep up with them, right? But y'all like to talk about adjusting. You couldn't adjust people that they were playing arcade, so therefore now the game is RNG and it's pro play heavy to where you have no control on your player. You like this game. That's why I feel, but you're not gonna put that in the comment section. See what I'm saying? Y'all are not gonna own that. But that is why, like I said, Beeman told on himself. He told on himself, bro. He told on himself why I talk about some, that's why Sim is better than arcade or something like that, or pro play is better than arcade. Y'all told on yourself because y'all were not able to so-called adapt or keep up, right? So that's why you like the game. But don't just sit there and say it's a different experience. Either or get with it or play something else. Bro, y'all are capping. Y'all like the game because the game controls it for you. It controls. You not controlling nothing on the game. 2K controlling your player. You not controlling nothing. That's why you like the game. Stop this capping, bro. Please stop capping. And give me a reason. Give me a reason. You said you have a 71 win percent, right? That's not a reason. That's not a reason why you should like the game. That's not a reason. A win percent is not the reason why somebody is going to like a game, bro. See what I'm saying? Stop capping. Please stop capping. Stop capping in this comment section, bro. Please stop the cap, bro. It's a bad look. And y'all know I'm not telling no lies, bro, because Beeman he told on all of you guys. He told on all of y'all. The same ones who don't like art, y'all are the ones that can't keep up or so-called adjust, because that's what y'all like to say is adjust. Beeman exposed all of y'all, bro. He typed in his own words. Talk about some words, just play something else. And what's funny is I'm better than half y'all in this comment section. I'm better than most of y'all. Because guess what? All of my footages are that are old footage. I'm playing with randoms. So if I were to make a so-called team where I can pick and choose, dog, none of y'all are, bro. Let's cut it out, bro. And I don't even claim I'm good or even solid at the game. But I know for a fact if I go live streaming, right, and I'll be like, yo, I need some of y'all. The same ones to say that you got a 71%. You like this game. Let's hoop. You're not gonna step foot in hoop. You're not gonna do it. You're not going to. And it's not because, I'm going to criticize people. It's because y'all know y'all not good, dog. Y'all only like the game because you cannot adjust to the prior or keep up with the previous arcade style. That's why y'all like the game. And look at that. Watch this. Look at that right there. Look at that. What are we talking about? But that's why y'all like this game, because 2K decides when something's going to happen, bro. That's why y'all like it. That was an example right there for you. Half court shot, bro. Half court. Half court. So what are we talking about? We got to stop capping. You got to give a true fact on why you like the game. And I just exposed why I know why y'all claim y'all so-called like the game. Because y'all couldn't stop nobody prior to the year when the game was arcadey. Now we got to come from Undermine Troll. I've learned that because my personal skills, the odds are against me. The better you play, the worse your lineup is. It's squad versus the solo sweat. But why is that the case? Did we not learn that from 2K23? That you cannot put a squad up against random people? Did we not learn that? And this is why, once again, the devs, they should know better. But they don't play to understand that's what's going to happen. And people going to take advantage of that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I blame. And you see, I can give you a fact. You see, I can give you a reason to why. It's not that I'm just blaming the devs for no reason. I gave you a reason why I blame them for why these things are happening. See what I'm saying? If they were to play the game and understand this was going to happen, they would know, yeah, we can't let that happen. Because guess what? I realized the last time when I did play 2K25 and Proving Grounds, they allow squads versus randoms. They allow that. I thought they fixed that. They only fixed it for random rec. But guess what? It's kind of not fixed, because guess what? In random rec, when a team went 2-3 in a row, they can stay in the lobby. They pretty much a team, bro. So you technically didn't fix it. That's why I said it should kick everybody else out to keep balance, bro. But guess what? The devs don't play to understand the experience. Therefore, that is why you have what you have in the rec and Proving Grounds. Because there's clearly an advantage, right? But people are going to tell me in the comment section, nah, you complaining, you just can't adjust. Well, if I can't adjust, how about you step foot and show me how it's done when I go live stream, bro? But y'all not going to do it. Y'all going to sit there and spectate and not say nothing, bro. Just like how when other streamers say, I need one. Legit was watching She Hoop stream last night. And y'all make sure I go check out her content, right? Yes, She Hoops. Y'all make sure I check out her content. Some of y'all know who she is. She said last night she needed one. There was 150 people watching her stream last night. She said, I needed one. Nobody asked to play. Because y'all know y'all ain't no good, dog. And y'all know that. But y'all claim y'all like this game. Anyways, let's move on. Now we have a comment from D. Lacey 13 days ago. It's just as bad. Hold on. It's just as bad in the rec for us current gen players. If I want to go play with randoms, unfortunately, we also get teamed up with squads who run plays and have the advantage of jabbing team chemistry. There should have always been a maintained random walk-on for both without the ability to squad up and enter. Well, guess what? That was in the game. It was taken out the game. That was in 2K18. Last time I checked in 2K18, there was a walk-in prom. That's what it was called. You walk in a gym with random people, you get to shoot around, and they starts the game. But there's no clear advantage. Back in 2K18, if you didn't have a team, there was something called walk-in prom. And there was also a regular prom as well. But walk-in prom, you got to walk in a gym with random people, shoot around before the game started, and you were playing with them, right? Random people. But like I said, that's why I blame the devs. If they played the game to understand, yo, listen, the community is going to use any advantage they can to get some type of, head start, to get some type of advantage. They would know we can't allow that. But guess what? Do the devs play this game? Do they know what's going on? Most 9 times out of 10, they don't. And that's why all of this stuff is happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just speaking facts to y'all. Speaking facts, bro. Anyways, I'm ever coming from DINL. Gold plates and above should only be the access to proving grounds. I definitely agree at this point. At this point, they gotta do something, bro. They gotta do something. But like I said, when you have people that make the game, they don't understand the experience. Here we are, right? Then we have coming from Cold. You one of the last YouTubers to explain exactly how you feel and keep it real. I just started 3 yesterday and not even finna touch this game anymore. I mess with the content, bro. Keep grinding towards getting monetized, and you don't need it 2K to do it. Oh, we already monetized, bro. I appreciate that though. Yeah, but like I'm saying, people gotta. You need more people to keep it real, bro. Like when people are trying to sit here and tell me, and I'm not even mad. When people trying to sit here and tell me, "Oh, get with the game," or adjust, right? They cannot tell me why they like the game, but I can tell you why they like the game. You see what I'm saying? But they can't tell me straight up why the game is good or why they like it, right? They can't tell me that. They can't tell me that in the comments. They always tell me, bro, the game is good. You complaining. Well, tell me why the game is good. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. You see what I'm saying? They can't tell me, bro. They can't tell me. They can't be real. And that's the problem. If a game was good, you should be able to give me facts on why the game is good. Like I can tell y'all why College Football 25 is a good game, right? The game is fast-paced. It's a fun game to play. You can play Road to Glory, right? There's things you can do Dynasty, all types of stuff on college football, right? There's no lagging issues on College Football 25. Even when you play online head-to-head on College Football 25, I don't lag when I play it. I don't. I don't like when I play the game, right? I can make a 75 overall character and Road to Glory and play like a superstar, right? And I ain't spending no money on Road to Glory. I can give you facts on why college football is a great and fun game. The reasons why it's not being talked about as much as it was before, because there's limited things on there, right? You got Road to Glory, Dynasty, Play Now Online, and Ultimate Team, and that's about it. There's no my player or something like that. But if they had like a yard mode on there to where you can make your own player, things like that, oh, College Football 25 would be getting talked about right now to this day. It would be, right? But you see how I can give you facts on how I like College Football 25. I give you reasons why the game is a good game, right? I can control my player. There's nothing controlling my player, bro. See what I'm saying? I feel like I'm in control of the experience, right? I can give you facts. But these people that are telling me that, that they claim they like this game and they're not being real, they can't give me no facts. But I appreciate that comment, Coco. Now we have a comment from Jake Green, 13 days ago. Yep, it's over. Just need a mind and we need to come together and ban 2K ASAP. Factual, bro. Factual. I told you, the game not on my console, bro. All this you've seen is old footage, I promise you. I've been on Black Ops 6 and College Football 25. But Jamie, if you run out of clips, what you gonna post then? Like I just told you, Black Ops 6 and College Football 25. Listen, y'all, I don't need 2K clips to speak my mind on how I feel about a topic, bro. I only did it just so y'all can understand what we're talking about here. So y'all wouldn't really get off track of what we're talking about, right? So that's why you see 2K footage in the background, old footage at that. That's why you see that. But I have tons of mixtapes of my characters on EA College Football 25 that when I run out of 2K clips, I'm gonna be posting those mixtapes and we gonna still be able to speak our mind on how we feel about things, bro. And nothing changed, right? Because some of y'all still be DMing me, telling me what y'all be going through. Another guy coming from John Tree, the fact that The board hunting bucket has a low pass rate. Should tell you everything about that player. Proving grounds isn't any different from theater. It's just as bad as rec. It's just as bad as rec. It's horrible, terrible. And I've been saying Proving Grounds is worse than the rec. It really is. Because what's bad with the thing with Proving Grounds is you got some players thinking because this Proving Grounds is supposed to be for comp players, right? So you are a player to where you're losing, right, in rec, and you're struggling. If a person is the average player that's losing and struggling in the rec, they're gonna think that Proving Grounds is gonna be able to hide their failures and what they're not good at, their weaknesses, right? So they think they go to Proving Grounds, they're gonna find a bunch of players who are so-called elite at the game that's gonna bail them out, which is false. That's why Squad Finder is, it's not really what people thought it was gonna be because you got a lot of players that don't know what they're doing. They're gonna put time to sweat, and when you put that category, they want players that are gonna, carry them and bail them out. You can't do that. But you see how I can give you that, fact because why? I've experienced it, right? I've played the game before. The devs don't know these things because they don't play nor experience. And that's a problem, right? Anyways, let's move on. Hold on. Um, it's worse than the wreck as well. But yeah, that might be the last comment we end things off of, y'all. Anyways, Uh, see, look, now we got a comment. Somebody said 2K ain't dead. A comment from DC dude 13 days ago. 2K ain't dead. Technically, it's the gameplay that's dead. You can technically thank them Zen users for that, bro. But here's the thing: every game has cheaters. That doesn't mean you ruined the game for everybody else. The devs got to understand that. We're gonna end things off with this comment. Every game technically has cheaters. We understand that. But what 2K did, they killed their gameplay because people were cheating. That's not fair to everybody else. And that was a dumb thing to do because look at it now. The game's cooked. But that's all I really got, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure to like, subscribe. It's your boy J Mig. We signing out of here, man. But we got to do better, bro. Like, I mean, some of you got to do better. I mean, some of y'all got to do better at giving me facts and proof on what you're trying to talk about, bro. Because when y'all try to tell me the game ain't dead, I showed you the views. I showed you the numbers. I'm only sleeping is doing better, right? And when you say you can thank the Zens for it, bro, they don't care. They gonna cheat regardless. That don't mean make everybody else experience miserable. That's not fair. But we're gonna get back to that in the next video. We're gonna finish more comments in the next video. We're gonna do that. Y'all make sure to like, subscribe, we out, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.